like this towards you, close, and then put your finger in front. Good. You've already put it in, so...
I'm gonna knit something amazing once I figure this out. You just wait and see. A little cold in here, isn't it? A little chilly. Okay, today I'm going to talk about how to manage your storm claims workload using your claims workflow and a 4-day cycle. So what's a 4-day cycle? The 4-day cycle is basically where you run inspections for days 1, 2, and 3, and then on day 4 you take a paper day. We call it a paper day, we call it admin day, you call it an office day, you can call it an underwear day because you're going to be sitting there all day long in your underwear on the phone and typing on your computer. But no matter what, it's not an off day. So your 4-day cycle, like I said, is 3 days in the field and 1 day in the office. And what is your claims workflow? So every single claim that you're going to handle as a catastrophe adjuster will, generally speaking, follow these same steps, whether it's a tiny water spot on the ceiling or you've got 25 apartment buildings that have burned to the ground. You're going to receive your claim, you're going to print your claim, you're going to route the claim using exact analysis, and then you're going to build your schedule based on that routing. Then you're going to call your insureds, you're going to set your appointments, and then for your inspection, you're going to scope the loss, and then you're going to sit down and you're going to write the estimate, you're going to write your activity diary, you're going to write your claim summary, damage evaluation, and your invoice so that you can get paid. And then you settle up with the insured, and then you upload your claim. So your main tasks during the day when you're in the field are: number 1, inspections. It's going to be the vast majority of what you do during the day. Number 2, corrections. Anytime you get a file sent back to you for corrections, you have to address it immediately. Number 3, callbacks. You have to return text messages, voicemails, and emails as quickly as possible when people have questions. And number 4, first contacts. You will be receiving new claims as you go through the storm, and you need to get them contacted and scheduled. So how do you handle all those things during the day? Well, obviously the inspections are the main thing, but you need to build in time during the day where you can sit down with your computer under a shady tree or at Starbucks and work on your corrections, your callbacks, and your first contacts. And don't forget, I've included a free download for this particular video over at adjustertv.com. You finally get deployed on your first ever storm and you get assigned 45 new claims. How do you run your schedule so that you can get all those claims done in a reasonable amount of time without completely freaking out, losing your mind, and running away screaming? During your first 4-day cycle, you're going to do 1 claim per day on your field days. You'll do that claim first thing in the morning at 9 o'clock. And then for the rest of the day, you're going to work on writing up that claim and closing it. I want you to have 1 closed claim at the end of each one of those days. You cannot go and scope a bunch and then expect to sit in the help room or the office or your hotel room and write up for a bunch of days and think that that's going to be a winning strategy. You will wash out, you will lose. Trust me on this. Do not stop working until that claim is closed. Same thing on day 2 and day 3. In your second 4-day cycle, you're going to do 2 claims per day on your field days. And again, you want both of those claims closed at the end of each one of those days. For your third 4-day cycle, same thing. 3 claims in a day, 1 at 9, 1 at 12, and 1 at 4 o'clock. And in between your 12 o'clock and your 4 o'clock, you're going to fit in about an hour to do your corrections, callbacks, and first contacts. For your fourth 4-day cycle, you're going to do this, like I said, 4 claims a day. Each one of those claims has got to be closed by the end of that day. And for your final 4-day cycle, you're doing 5 claims a day. If you want to start doing 6 claims a day or 7 claims a day or 8 claims a day, that's entirely up to you. 5 is a good minimum for most experienced adjusters. So you can just keep repeating this 4-day cycle over and over again, and then you can start adding in half days, and eventually you'll want to start taking Sunday off or pick a day during the week. Sometimes it makes sense to pick a weekday day off because then everything's open and you can go get your laundry done and you can go to the store, you can go to the post office, you can go do things that you generally can't do on Sunday, like eat at Chick-fil-A. So that's the claims process in a nutshell, from sort of the week-to-week view down to the hourly view and what you need to be doing every single hour of every day. And don't forget to head over to adjustertv.com, where I have a free download that has a calendar and a daily planner, as well as a general workflow guide. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as usual, and have a great storm.